Why do you think that happens?
I think because people believe in better and they don't give up and they work harder, and because the body changed with the years and the aesthetic of ballet have changed, which is beautiful and it's natural, and because, as I said, the best Russians are still in Russia, so the competition is so tough that everyone should do better than the generation before them. And that's how we become absolutely in the level now. I think, I don't know if any school will ever become close.
As in the Black Swan character, did you ever have to starve yourself or put through very strict diets to fit in your tutu and do your performances as a ballerina?
No, thank God, just hard work, the hours and hours and hours of work. Helped you lots to burn. You burn a lot of calories, and thank God I did not. Maybe I should have. You know, sometimes when I look and think, yeah, I should have starved myself, but no, starvation was never an option. And we didn't really have much time to eat, I must say.
How do you see your parents and get in touch with your family? Do they come and visit?
My mom is living with me. She is my greatest friend and greatest supporter and my best thing in life. My dad is absolutely fanatical of Argentina. He is much better than me in a way. He studies, when he comes here to visit, every day he studies 3 hours Castellano. He goes around the Buenos Aires and people are so kind to him. They speak to him. He loves to communicate. He decided that with us there is no practice. So he involved now the whole Buenos Aires to help him.
You have lived in our country for almost 4 years. What does it mean to you?
It changed me enormously. I'm a different person. Every country, I'm trying to live life like Argentinians do. I cannot imagine my life being different. I want to be I want to be part of the society. That is my thing. I might look like foreigner sometimes, but I desperately would like to be part of the life and society of this country.
What is it that you find so different between the Argentine culture and the Russian culture?
You know, in a lot of things I find quite similar, very related to me. I am an emotional person. I live a lot with my emotions. My well-being spiritually is very related to how I feel about it. I feel it's such a vibrant city. I love the audience. I like to see people going to theater. I like to see the traditions. I like to see the families here, the commitment. I like to see how people communicate. I like to see what pride they take when they dress up and they go out. To me, it's all like a theater. I love it.
Who do you admire?
I admire my parents. My parents always been my guidance.
We tend to say that you need 10% of inspiration and 90% of transpiration. How do you see that impacts the talent towards to the effort that you put on what you do?
I always used to say, and I stay with that, I think talent for me, it's nothing else, just ability to work harder than person next to you. And I had this. I was lucky enough, thanks to my parents and my upbringings. I think talent without hard work is nothing. You can have as many talents in your life and not being successful. If you're not prepared to go every day and put your best every single day, then you will never succeed.
What do you admire in the dance as a dancer all over the world?
Look, of course, I mean, my favorite, of course, will be Baryshnik. I always was in love with his way of dancing. And then it was the next era of Julia Boca, when every dancer in Russia wanted to be Julia Boca, including the girls. First of all, we all were in love with him, and then everyone wanted to be in the technical level. And so I think those two, when it comes to the dancers, of course, I would like one day, you know, to see another Anna Pavlova. And I had a lot of inspiration, but I think with the old Russian dancers like Maya Plisetskaya, Zyrianova, all those who made the magic of the Russian ballet.
I would like to know, what's your next goal?
I think I like what I'm doing now very much. I'm so passionate about, and I think I'm a very right person to do it. So I'm preparing already. I want to be, first of all, my goal to be associated only with the quality. I don't want people come and see production and say it was okay. I always want people to see production and say that was excellent, that was the best they've seen. That's my goal.
Do you regret anything from what you've done, if you had the chance to look back?
Yeah, of course we do have regrets. I mean, I'm sure every person has regrets. I wish I will be less this communist girl when I was in Russia, and I wish we will be we would explore more the world, because then I've learned everything through my own mistakes. I wish, the only regret I have, people say like, you're clever when you learn from someone else's mistakes. It didn't happen to me. Unfortunately, I wish I would be the one, no, I wish I would make less mistakes I've made in my life. But I think as it is now, I'm correcting it.
What is dancing for you?
Dancing being always a great force of my life. It helps me to organize, as I said, to organize my life. It helps me to be in peace with myself. Because there is something, at this stage, I do it for myself. I'm not trying to impress. I don't expect people to pay to see me dancing. But it's something which becomes, it's just part of me and life, which I cannot live without it.
Irina Zyrianova, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.